Forbidding Alcatraz prison, from which no man has ever been known to escape, has its name for impregnability at stake. A daring break for freedom by 3 convicts triggers a manhunt through the caves with which the rock is riddled and throughout the entire San Francisco area.
This is a movie about the prisoners who escaped Alcatraz.
It is a story with an end, but without a conclusion.
For those who don't know, Alcatraz is a prison that's on an island in the San Francisco area. Since it was on an island, it was deemed to be inescapable. That was until some prisoners escaped.
A daring break for freedom by 3 convicts triggers a manhunt through the caves with which the rock is riddled and throughout the entire San Francisco area.
You see, when I went to Alcatraz, the only thing I was interested in were the stories of these prisoners escaping. These prisoners in particular made dummy heads with real human hair to fool the guards, unscrewed the ventilation grate with spoons stolen from the cafeteria, and they climbed up onto the roof and escaped Alcatraz with a homemade raft made out of raincoats. They made a movie about it called Escape from Alcatraz. You see, Hollywood glamorized this story and made all of us love these escape movies and these prisoners, but why? Why do we root for these prisoners? That's a question I asked myself when I left Alcatraz. You see, the reason we root for these prisoners is because there's something inside of us that wants to escape. This thing that wants to escape can manifest itself in all different types of ways. It can be internal, like depression, anxiety, OCD, ADHD, or it could be something external like a really shitty family life, a toxic relationship, poverty. Whatever your personal struggle is, you want to escape it. We all want to escape from something. When we root for the prisoner, we're rooting for the part of ourselves that wants to escape this problem. We see these brave risk takers and a little bit of part of us wants to be like them. We want them to escape because we want to escape. What I personally want to escape from is the rat race. For those who don't know what that is, the rat race is working at a job that you hate every single day of your life for the next 40 years and just living life just on the weekend because the other 5 days belong to your manager. Then when you finally retire at 60, you look back at your life and you realize your whole life has just gone by, and instead of living, you were just existing. You see, I saw my father work at the same job every day of his life for 40 years and hating it. And I see the people around me starting to enter this rat race by going to college and university for things they don't even want to do just to please their parents. And I ask myself, what is this? I realize that this whole thing is just a machine. It's a machine to profit for somebody else's success. And we're just the gears in those machines. And when a gear gets too old, they just replace it with a new one. But it doesn't have to be like this. There are other alternatives. The other alternative and the secret to happiness is finding something you love and doing it every single day of your life. Because at the end of the day, you gotta ask yourself, what is more important, your passion or your paycheck? You see, I'm not saying go ahead and quit your job because you need to pay the bills, but all I'm saying is that when you're not working, work on something you care about, because that's what's gonna leave you fulfilled at the end of the day. And for me, I work in the film industry and it's not what I like to do, but it's what gets me money. And the reason why I love creating videos like this is because it lets me share my story, share my perspective, and share some ideas. And the reason why I love traveling is not to escape life, but for life not to escape me. What I'm trying to say is that you don't have to go down the conventional path anymore and do what everybody else is doing. The world is changing. Instead, you can create your own path and leave a trail for others to follow. Because life is about being different, being unique, and being on average.